Welcome you alongside once again on Central Illinois Sports for action from the 102nd Winchester Invitational Tournament, where the PORTA-A Blue Jays and the Calhoun Warriors are getting ready to go head-to-head. Alongside Jack and John Hull, I'm Charlie Hull. This is the Great Rivers Bank pregame show on Central Illinois Sports. Winner of this contest looking like they're going to run into a buzzsaw en route, who just got done blowing out Triopia, running clock the entirety of the fourth quarter. I think either team here would like to take a shot to see if they could knock off the number 1 seed. Calhoun enters the contest with a record of 8-5, while Porta is 12-3 on the season. We'll talk about the matchup on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show on the other side of this timeout.
Are you looking to streamline your banking? Great Rivers Bank has just what you need with our streamlined checking and savings accounts. Earn high interest rates or get cash back on debit card purchases with your qualifying account. Plus, ATM fee refunds. Certain qualifications required. Call or visit our website today at www.greatriversbank.bank to get started. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
You've tried it, I've tried it, everyone needs to try it. Sugar and Smoke, 1258 West Washington in Pittsfield. Open Wednesday through Saturday at 11 a.m. Here's what others are saying. This place is fantastic in every way. Pulled pork, pulled chicken, brisket, ribs on the weekends, the best green beans, appetizers, nachos, pony shoes, pork burgers, celebrating 1 year in business. Sugar and Smoke, it's time to eat. Yum! 217-922-0067.
Griffin Signs and Time at 122 South 9th Street in Quincy is a full-service sign company that can complete any project, from fully wrapping your entire fleet of vehicles, digital signs, storefronts, to creating small banners and signs. The right and professional signage is the difference of getting the job, heading folks in the correct direction to find you, or creating a brand recognition for potential customers. Put the right signs in your customer's mind with Griffin Signs and Time. Call 217-228-7470. Shireman Memorials has been serving the area since 2014 with local and affordable memorial and specialty items production. Jason Shireman has over 20 years of experience and is committed to providing his customers with the best experience. With expertise in sandblasting, carving, etching, and design, you will be dealing with someone who has the knowledge and experience to make a memorial your family can be proud of for generations. You'll find Shireman Memorials at 1135 West Washington Street in Pittsfield and online at shiremanmemorials.com.
Welcome back on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show with locations in Pittsfield, Berry, Liberty, and Hannibal. Great Rivers Bank serving the entire area with the best in banking services close to where you live and always with you on the go at greatriversbank.bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender. The Calhoun Warriors are the 4 seed in this Winchester tournament, 9-5. They beat Carlinville 62-46 on Saturday. Porta, the 5 seed, they were a 45-23 winner over North Green on Saturday. And the old 4-5 matchup, Jack, over the years is usually one of the more competitive contests.
Well, that's the way it's supposed to be. Calhoun's kind of off to a slower start than maybe some of us thought after watching them play into overtime in the sectional last year, but we will see how that breaks out tonight. Casey Longnecker's guys looked really good in the first half the other morning.
And this Porta team, I really like what Coach Price's squad does. They're a hard-working group, and they've got a couple of guys that can really shoot it. And one of those young men's name is Griffin McClure, Jack, and he had a big game in the victory over North Green.
Yeah, when you take a guy like McClure or Marr, either one of them can light it up, and so can the third man in that combination in Carrick. Those 3 guards are long. They don't look like they're very big, but they're a lot longer than you think. Then the big boy down low, and the Hoagland really had a nice game the other day.
Hoagland and Oak, they work well together, and a lot of complimentary pieces that come in off the bench for the Calhoun Warriors. Zipprick shot it well. Snyder's played a good floor game. Lane Eilerman was a little quiet offensively, but we know he can light it up. And, Jack, they've got some guy named Longnecker who's put up over 1,000 points in his career, and he seems to be a pretty tough hombre in his own right.
He can tuck the ball and take it to the zone, whether it's the end zone or it's the basket down the middle. He was a pretty good baseball player in his day, too. So Connor's one of those guys just going to have a pretty good time of it and make a lot of things work and trying to help Uncle Casey look better all the time.
Winner plays route on Thursday night at 8:30. Loser drops into the 5th and 6th place bracket against Triopia. on Friday night. Let's step aside of the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. We're back with more from Winchester after this.
I'm attracted, I got to have it. It's like magic, I'm so dramatic. Call it classic, reach out and drop it. Super massive, feels like I'm no hello.
Grab a Pepsi Wild Cherry and get wild.
For nearly 40 years, the Niebuhr Funeral Home has been serving our area with professionalism and compassion. This is our business, our hometown. You can be assured we take great personal pride in serving your family in your time of loss. We're locally owned. We're your friends and neighbors. We care about you and your family. Niebuhr Funeral Home, with locations in Pittsfield and Barry, serving our community with compassion and respect.
In a world that seems to be out of control, your friends at First Christian Church of Pittsfield, Illinois want you to know that the hope of God's love reaches out to you. God loves you and He has a purpose for your life. If you'd like to learn more about this, we invite you to join us at 8 a.m. or at 10:30 on Sunday mornings at 225 North Memorial Street in Pittsfield, or online at fccpittsfield.org, our Facebook page, or our YouTube channel. First Christian Church of Pittsfield, Illinois, a safe place to learn and grow.
Best Systems Auto Sales, located at 802 West Washington Street in Pittsfield between Best Systems Car Wash and O'Reilly Auto Parts, is the place to go for your next pre-owned vehicle purchase. Check out this deal from Best Systems Auto Sales. This 2021 Ford Escape has 102,352 miles, is all-wheel drive, has leather interior, a lane departure warning system, and forward collision system. It is priced to sell at $19,250. Contact Best Systems Auto Sales to take a test drive. 217-939-7664.
It's time to be thinking about tax planning. You can count on Illinois FBFM for accounting, consulting, and tax preparation for farmers and businesses in Pike, Brown, and Adams County. Phone 217-593-7233. That's 593-7233. Illinois FBFM can take care of your farm accounting needs. Get your accounts in order for this tax season. Contact Jesse Shootman, Emily Matthews, and Kaylee Fessler. Illinois FBFM in Camp Point, working for you. Damon Plumbing, serving all of Pike County and the surrounding area with quality residential and commercial plumbing services. Make sure you include the Damon guys to get it right the first time. Residential and commercial, new builds, or existing. Call Braden at 217-491-5415 or Doug at 217-617-2318. Damon Plumbing, recommended by our family for your family.
Fostered Farm Equipment has served our community since 1986, carrying the quality brands you know and trust. Now in our second generation, we are proud to continue our family's legacy of quality customer service from showroom to field. We offer new, used, and consignment sales, so whether you're working 1 acre or 1,000, we have something for every operation. Our customers work hard. That's why we work hard to keep America's farmer in the field and not in the shop. We look forward to serving our community and customers for decades to come.
Back with you on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. The Calhoun Warriors and the PORTA-A Blue Jays matching up in this championship bracket quarterfinal. Tomorrow night we'll start at 5:30. Pregame show around 5:15 with Griggsville, Perry, and Western, and Carlinville and North Green at 5:30 and 7 o'clock respectively on the consolation side of the bracket. And then at 8:30 tomorrow night, it'll be West Central and Brown County matching up, which should be a really, really high quality contest on the winners bracket. We think this one will be as well between the Calhoun Warriors and the PORTA-A Blue Jays. Some keys to this contest. First of all, if you are Calhoun, position for position, you have the height advantage in this one. You're going to have to get a hand in the face of a kid like McClure, though. You cannot let him feel comfortable and get into a rhythm because he's a kid who can pour him in a hurry. The other thing you have to do if you are this squad from Calhoun is keep Longnecker out of foul trouble, because even though he's not maybe a prototypical big guy, he only stands about 6'2", he is big and strong and rugged, does a lot of things right in there. But he's dealing with two quick guys in the post in Hoagland and Hoke, and they'll want to keep him out of foul trouble in this one, Check.
Yeah, I think that Longnecker is one of those guys that could really dominate down low. Neither one of those other big guys are quite as strong as he is. Calhoun needs to use that length to keep those three-pointers from going up without a hand in the face, and they've got the personnel to be able to do that. Jack Ziprick, one of those guys.
On the other side of things, you've got this Porta squad, and I think you got to get a little more offensively out of Drew Marr. He's a kid that can really put him in, and I think they're going to have to get at least double digits out of him tonight.
Well, he goes to the free throw line and kind of takes that post and then starts dishing it back out. But he's the kind of kid that can go to the basket long enough to take the ball, and he can jump. And he's just so much more talented than his dad ever was. It's just unbelievable.
Yikes. What I will say about Marr, though, he's a kid who can almost at times be too unselfish.
Yeah, real smart player, but not one of those guys looking for a lot of things. This three-guard combination, they've been together since they were little bitty squirts, and the Calhoun kids have been too.
It is the Great Rivers Bank pregame show on Central Illinois Sports. We will step aside here. When we come back, we'll take a look at the Farm and Home Supply starting lineup. Stay with us.
The caring and experienced professionals at Hamilton Funeral Homes are here to support you through this difficult time. We offer a range of personalized services to suit your family's wishes and requirements. You can count on us to help you plan a personal, lasting tribute to your loved one, and we'll carefully guide you through the many decisions that must be made during this challenging time. You're welcome to call us at any time of the day, any day of the week. Visit our funeral home in person or on the web at hamiltonfuneralhome.com. Call 217-593-6517.
Sports families, come check out Central Valley Sports, the new facility in town. Located 3 miles south of Winchester at 520 Winchester Glasgow Road. Batting cages, pitching mounds, pitching machines, and more. Open to all ages and skill levels. The facility is available for team rental, individual membership, and family memberships. Be sure to check out the Central Valley Sports Facebook page for more information and stay up to date on individual lessons and camps offered throughout the year.
GSI grain bins are built using the highest strength steel available. This allows you to store more grain to maximize your profitability and efficiency. Buy one now and receive our winter discount program. Mixer Lumber Company, your GSI grain bin dealer.
United Community Bank has been serving our community in banking since 1973 and is a proud member of the Pittsfield Strong United community. UCB brings you the latest banking technology, security, and convenience you expect, delivered with friendly local service you deserve from your community bank. UCB invites you to stop in for a visit at number 1 Professional Plaza in Pittsfield, or you can find them online at ucbbank.com. United Community Bank, the leader of community banking, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Sign up for a Saki Rewards debit card.
The Liquor Booth is your home for a huge selection of beer, wine, and spirits. The Liquor Booth has 2 locations in Quincy, 3520 Broadway and 1500 North 12th Street. The Liquor Booth, where it's always happy hour.
Camp Point Central Sports are proud to have Dear Wester Grain as a sponsor of this broadcast. Dear Wester Grain, there for you for all your grain and feed needs. Why don't you give them a call and check out all the locations of Dear Wester Grain? With locations in Golden, Paloma, Mount Sterling, Clayton, La Prairie, Liberty, Industry, Carthage, and Blandonsville. For more information, call Dear Wester Grain Services 696-4461. That's 696-4461, or on the web at dearwestergrain.com.
I'm Chris Nichols, managing broker and owner at Ridgeline Sales Group, LLC. Are you interested in buying or selling real estate? With over 100 years of combined managing broker experience, Ridgeline Sales Group has assembled a team that can help you with any of your real estate needs. From first-time home buyers to seasoned farm investors, we represent buyers and sellers all across West Central Illinois, helping to make their real estate dreams come to life. Give us a call today at 217-285-5800 or jump on our website at ridgelinesalesgroup.com.
9 million Americans suffer from...
Life is full of bad surprises, like interrupted broadcasts, or you get a flat tire.
I got the inflator. I'm on my way.
Maybe your dog chews up your boots.
This is a chew toy. This is not.
Or you run out of toilet paper.
It's coming through.
Or you hit a deer. But not every surprise is bad, like being able to find everything you need in one place. Your local Farm and Home Supply.
No other place has it all like Farm and Home Supply.
I don't know if there's a store more versatile than Farm and Home Supply, but if you find it, let me know. But you'll find Farm and Home Supply in a lot of communities just like yours. And at farmandhomesupply.com, snacks, hoodies, power tools, lawn chairs, all of your snow removal needs. This winter weather, it's going to be gone for a while, but it is going to get cold, and they've got Carhartt clothing for you to stay warm, caps, gloves, and more at Farm and Home Supply. Let's meet the visiting team first of all, the PORTA-A Blue Jays. Stephen Price, their head coach, 13-3 on the season. They'll start at a guard, a 5'9 junior, Griffin McClure. At a second guard, he's a 5'10 senior, Drew Marr. And the third guard is the 5'10 junior, Jet Carrick. At a forward, he's a 6'3 junior, Levi Hoagland. And at the other forward, it's the 6'4 junior, Clayton Hoagland, Carrick, Marr, and McClure for the PORTA-A Blue Jays. For the Calhoun Warriors, Casey Longnecker, their head coach, 9-5 on the season. They'll start at a guard. He is a 6-foot junior. That's Jack Ziprick. At a second guard, the 6'2 sophomore, Lane Eilerman. And the third guard is the 6'3 senior. That's Jake Snyders. At a forward, he's a 6'4 senior. That's Jack Heinrichs Grainer. And at the other forward, the 6'2 senior, Connor Longnecker. Longnecker, Eilerman, Ziprick, Snyders, and Heinrichs Grainer for the Calhoun Warriors. That's a look at the Farm and Home Supply starting lineups here on Central Illinois Sports. The Blue Jays of PORTA-A Central will be in the visiting blue uniforms with the white numbers and checkerboard trim, while the Warriors will wear the home whites with the red numbers and black trim here this evening. Alongside John and Jack Hall, I'm Charlie Hull. Glad you've joined us here on Central Illinois Sports for coverage from the 102nd Winchester Invitational Tournament on Central Illinois Sports, and you can watch all 26 games of the Winchester Tournament right here. This is the second championship quarterfinal of the night. Route won the first one in a runaway. I don't expect either of these teams to do that to the other. I think we're going to lock in and see a good contest here between the Warriors and the Blue Jays.
Yeah, I think, Calhoun got a tremendous hot start the other day. Porta was just steady throughout, but McClure really carried them early. I think Eilerman's one of those guys that's really got to kind of lighten up a little bit. Him and Jack Ziprick need to be very aggressive on offense.
Nice thing about this Calhoun squad is they've got enough weapons that it's pretty hard to shut everybody down on one night. And so if one guy has an off night, you just kind of pass it along to your next teammate. And they're a very unselfish group in their own right.
And Heinrich Grainer, I mean, when you got a 6'4 guy that's out there taking care of the basketball like he did the other day, and then he stretches you out on the defensive side, he can be a difference maker. He's finally healthy. He fought injuries last year a lot.
Thank you, John.
Leave the table, buddy.
All right. Eilerman will jump in the center for Calhoun. Hoke for Porta. Sit back and enjoy high school basketball action from the Winchester Invitational Tournament on Central Illinois Sports. Referees, make sure everybody's ready to go. So say, how do you do? The tip is up and controlled by the Blue Jays to start the contest. It was kind of a follow the bouncing ball exhibition there for a moment. McClure has it out top for the Blue Jays, and we are underway here in the first.
Man to man.
Marr with the basketball has picked up the bounce right side to McClure. He dribbles inside, gets it down to Hoke. Nice feed, shot blocked though on the play by Eilerman. Rebound to Ziprick. The Warriors turn away Porta at the rim. Now the feed. Eilerman underneath, shot no good. He'll get his own rebound though. Put it back up, can't get it to fall. Rebound down to Hoke for the Blue Jays. So both teams with opportunities in the paint could not capitalize. And it's a 0-0 game with 7:09 to play in the first. Carrick with the ball on the wing for the Blue Jays. Gets it to Hoagland in the corner. He'll throw it out top. Now around the horn it comes to Marr. Works off the screen from Hoke. Marr going to go at Longnecker here. Try to expose the quickness factor. Right side Carrick. Good look. Three, and it's good. Chet Carrick ready for takeoff for this squad. And it's a 3-0 lead for PORTA-A Central. On the Ridgeline Sales Group scoreboard. Out front with it is Snyders for the Warriors to Heinrichs Grainer. Pass on the right side in the corner to Eilerman. He's already, you can tell, more active tonight. Here's Snyders into Longnecker. A shot from 8. It's good as he gets the shooter's roll and cuts it down to a 1-point PORTA-A Central lead. On the left wing with it, Drew Marr off the pick and roll action from Hoke. It's the matchup they want again with Longnecker. Now they'll switch back out and get Snyder's out on him in the man-to-man defense. Dribble drive in by Marr. Shot no good. Rebound batted around, and Snyder's has it. He'll push it into the front court. Nice catch by Eilerman. He'll soar and score. And make it a 4-3 Calhoun lead, their first advantage of this contest. Tell why Eilerman was pretty good at the old receiver spot this season. He's got some good hands on him.
He's a pretty good player.
Here's a ball knocked away by an active Eilerman, and it's ball out of bounds underneath for Porta.
22 seconds left on the shot clock. Plenty of time. 5:32 left first quarter.
Close contest here in the early going, and expected to stay this way throughout the night. These two teams match up well. Inbounds pass stolen away by Heinrichs Grainer. He's got a 2-on-1 into the front court. Ball tipped, run down by Longnecker there to clean it up, put it up and in 4-2. And Calhoun leads 6-3.
Opportunistic catch. Look like it's going to be an easy layup for somebody else.
Here's Carrick on the take inside. Little fadeaway Jay off the mark. Rebound down to Snyders. Snyders will push it into the front court for the Warriors. Ball handoff goes to Eilerman. The young sophomore Lane Eilerman out to Ziprick. Top of the key, Snyders. Eilerman on the right side, looking for Longnecker in the paint. Going to feed it to him, but it's knocked away by Hoagland and stolen away by the Blue Jays. Into the front court, Marr on the bounce. Right side to McClure. McClure going to have to do more of his scoring from the outside, as it's tougher with the length that Calhoun able to put on the floor when you're only about 5'10", like McClure is. Pass down low, they'll feed Hoagland. Turnaround shot, nice move, and finishes with a right hand. 6-5 score with 4:33 to play in the first. Ziprick into the front court for the Warriors. He had a hot day shooting it the other day. Does the bulk of the ball handling for Calhoun. Looking for Eilerman, now Longnecker, shot fake. Back to Eilerman, 18 seconds on the shot clock. Muscles his way in, ball knocked free. Longnecker picks it up, puts it up, no good. Rebound down to Hoke for Porta. Outlet pass comes to Carrick. Into the front court for the Blue Jays, trying to retake the lead here as we're halfway through quarter number one. A quiet contest on the whistle side of things. They're letting them play, and this game rolling by. Now Hoagland underneath, shot up no good, but he's fouled, and he'll shoot 2 shots.
Had a chance to get the ball away from him, but Hoagland did a nice job controlling the basketball. And that'll go against Snyder's, his first foul of the ball game. 2 free throws to be shot by Levi Hoagland, who has 2 points on the night in the early going. 3:53 left first quarter. 6-5 ball game, and we are now tied for the first time.
McCartney Storage, located on the north end of Pittsfield, a great place to store your boats, RVs, extra vehicles, and more. With affordable monthly rates, there's really no reason to look anywhere else. Call McCartney Storage, 217-248-0011.
Second lead change as he makes them both.
7-6, Blue Jays on top. Ziprick into the front court, being pestered there by Carrick. Get the ball down to Heinrichs Grainer. Uses the single dribble, back to Ziprick. Top of the key, Eilerman. Quick reversal over to Snyders. Jake Snyders was the quarterback on the football team, and a fine squad they had at Calhoun this year. Heinrichs Grainer. Around the horn to Ziprick on the left side with 7 to shoot. Into Longnecker. Back to Ziprick in the corner with 4. He'll give it out top to Snyders for a 3. No good off the iron. And the rebound down to Carrick for the Blue Jays. He's got his eyes in the front court. Dribble drive in. Kicks to the wing in Hoagland. Hoagland back to Carrick. Carrick blocked by Longnecker. Rebound down to Ziprick. Pushes it ahead to Eilerman off the window and in for 2. Lane Eilerman got up that time and put it in for another bucket to make it an 8-7 Calhoun lead. Back and forth they are here in the Winchester Elementary School gymnasium. Here's a steal. Look out. Lane Eilerman cleared for takeoff with a 2-hand slam for the Warriors.
6 for him now, I believe.
10-7. Eilerman, the sophomore, the big time, steal and a dunk.
Third turnover on Porta.
Carrick with it on the wing right side. Gets it out top to Marr. Gonna slow the pace down a bit here. Now a step back 3, won't fall. Rebound down to Eilerman. He's very active tonight. Heinrichs Grainer on the run into the front court for Calhoun. To Snyders. Right side, Eilerman for three. Good. Eilerman with the triple. He gives Calhoun the 13-7 lead, and we've got a timeout taken by the Blue Jays. 2:08 to play in the first. Calhoun 13, PORTA-A 7.
Camp Point Central Sports are proud to have Dear Wester Grain as a sponsor of this broadcast. Dear Wester Grain, there for you for all your grain and feed needs. Why don't you give them a call and check out all the locations of Dear Wester Grain? With locations in Golden, Paloma, Mount Sterling, Clayton, La Prairie, Liberty, Industry, Carthage, and Blandonsville. For more information, call Dear Wester Grain Services 696-4461. That's 696-4461, or on the web at dearwestergrain.com.
Timeout was taken by the Porta Blue Jays, and Jack, right now we've got the Lane Eilerman show for Calhoun rolling.
Eilerman with 9 points, 3 boards, and a couple of steals. Porta's turned it over 3 times, 1 on Calhoun. Calhoun with their biggest lead of the ball game, 13-7, 2:04 after the timeout.
Marr with the basketball to McClure, now to Hoke. Also, we see check into the contest for the first time for the Blue Jays. That's Drew Carter. Here's McClure on a little drive, floater up good, got to a good spot on the defense to get his first bucket of the ball game and make it 13-9.
Nice player.
Very quick. Knows what he wants to do with it, has a plan and executes. Here's Ziprick with the basketball, out top to Eilerman. He's a good player too, as he'll go to the rim. Shot no good, but Lane Eilerman will head to the free throw line to shoot 2.
Eilerman for the free throws. Foul is on Carter. Drew Carter picks up his first foul on Porta on the night. Eilerman's first is short.
Damon Emmerich at Great Rivers Bank here to help you with your next auto, residential, or commercial loan. Give Damon a call, 217-285-4404. That's Damon Emmerich at Great Rivers Bank.
Eilerman's second, no good. Rebound being fought for and finally comes away to Marr.
Marr's one of those guys that seems to be in the right spot at the right time a lot for PORTA-A Central, and he was there to get the board, and he'll bring it into the front court. Blue Jays down by 4 with 1:20 to play in the opening period. Out top, McClure. Couldn't get free for the 3 that time. Now he'll drive in, get inside, runner-up can't fall. That's because he's hacked in the act and heads to the free throw line to shoot 2.
Foul on Calhoun. It's going to go on Heinrich Grainer, his first, team second.
Yes.
And free throws for McClure. First one is good.
Pike County Concrete. If you need concrete for your next job or project, give Pike County Concrete a call. They have locations in Pittsfield and Jacksonville, 217-285-5548.
Second one no good. Snyders gets his 4th board.
Into the front court come the Warriors. Pass down low to Longnecker. Deep on the baseline. Out top, Ziprick. Dribble drive in now. Floater up in the lane too hard. Rebound out of bounds. Last touch by Longnecker. Heads the way of the Blue Jays.
1:01 left first quarter. 13-10. Calhoun's been stuck on 13 for a while.
Under a minute to play in the first. What a fun ball game it's been so far. Here's a turnover now. Or
he tipped it.
They're going to get together.
He tipped it.
I think it was tipped. And it was.
Yeah, he tipped it.
Going to be ball out of bounds to the Blue Jays. 25 seconds on the shot clock. Marr to inbound on the sideline. Gets it to Hoke on the drive. Right side, Carter. Carter on the dribble drive. Good defense by Calhoun. Here's a 3 by McClure, top of the key. Rims it and out, no good. And the rebound, it's a battle for it. Hoagland saves it in, but it's to Heinrich Grainer. Shot clock turned off with 27 seconds to play in the opening period. Ball out top. Heinrich Grainer 3. Nothing but the bottom of the net for the Warriors, and they lead by 6 on the Ridgeline Sales Group scoreboard.
12 seconds.
McClure with it with 9. Gets the screen from Hoke. Gets around Longnecker in the corner. Marr. Good look 3. No good. Rebound down to Snyders. 2-1. Eilerman runner at the buzzer. They're going to count it if it goes. And it goes. Eilerman beats the buzzer, and the Calhoun Warriors take a 9-point lead. 19-10 into the second quarter here in a quarterfinal action on Central Illinois Sports.
One size fits all. That may be all right for an adjustable belt or cheap sunglasses, but when it comes to your financial needs, no one wants a one-size-fits-all strategy. Derek Harris is your Pike and Adams County area Edward Jones financial advisor. Derek Harris's most important goals are yours. That's why Derek will take the time to understand your needs so he can recommend personalized strategies with your goals in mind. Contact Derek Harris today at 217-222-7173. Knowing you, that's how Edward Jones makes sense of investing. Member SIPC.
At Farmers State Bank of Camp Point, we're proud to have been a part of our community for over a century, supporting families, athletes, and fans every step of the way. Just like your favorite Panthers team, we're dedicated to giving our best. With over 100 banks and ATMs throughout the area, we're here to help you on and off the field, no matter where the game takes you. So whether you're cheering in the stands, traveling to the next big game, or just supporting your community, trust Farmers State Bank of Camp Point to be with you all the way. Farmers State Bank of Camp Point, where tradition meets hometown pride.
After a quarter, it's a 19-10 Calhoun lead as the Warriors hit the triple as the buzzer sounds. If you watched on the Northwestern Mutual replay as we headed to the break, it might have still been in his hand when he got it off, but the referees don't have the benefit of replay here. So it counts for Calhoun, and they lead 19-10 after one.
Yep, and a 3 for Porta, 4 threes for Calhoun, or 3 threes, the difference in the game.
Here's a pass down low, Longnecker trying to create some space. Ball is stolen away by Drew Mars. He got up to take that one out of the air. Mars out there along with McClure. Carter also into the contest. Barrett Morse for the first time, and Hoke. Right side with it is Marr. Out to McClure. They run him off the three-point line. Little hezzy move in the corner. Morse for 3, and he cracks the code. Puts it in for the Blue Jays to make a 19-13. As Calhoun on the attack with a 6-point lead now. Heinrichs Greener out there along with Snyders, Longnecker, Eilerman, and the fifth man is Jack Webster, who's checked in for the first time of the night, the senior guard. Webster with it on the wing. Just underway here in period number 2. Here's Eilerman for 3, and his hot night continues.
Got 15.
Big 3 on the answer. 22-13 on the Ridgeline Sales Group scoreboard.
Second 9-point lead to the game.
Hoke with it out top. Ball handoff to Marr. Looks to Carter top of the key. Back to Marr in the corner. It goes to Morse. Warriors switching off on the defensive side to Hoke with 13 seconds on the shot clock. He'll drive in against Longnecker. Right side Carter for the 3. It's off the iron. Hoke with the offensive board. Put back won't fall. And Jake Snyders has the rebound for this squad from Calhoun. Here's a ball now poked free, but run down. No, it is stolen away by Carter.
Third turnover.
Into the front court, Marr with the basketball for the Blue Jays. And a reach and foul out front on Eilerman.
Eilerman will pick up his first team foul of the second quarter.
And it's ball out of bounds here. Zipprick going to check back in. Also into the game for the first time is Drew Wallendorf, the 5'8 senior. They replace Snyders and Heinrichs Grainer for Calhoun.
Inbounding the ball is Drew Carter.
Gets it into Drew Marr. Drew, a popular name this year, evidently. Now to McClure. Bounce pass down low, Hoke. Hoke bodies up against Longnecker and puts it in for 2.
His first 2 of the night.
Nice job by Hoke. 5:48 to play in the first half. 22-15 the Calhoun lead. They've got the basketball as Webster has it on the wing. Looking for Longnecker. Turnaround shot over Hoke, and he answers on the other end.
6 for him now.
Little back and forth battle in the paint by the big guys. Marr with it for the Blue Jays in the corner to McClure. Quick first step. Look at him. I mean, Jack Webster's really quick, and that time McClure drove right by him to the rim.
That was a pretty move. Left him with the broken ankle on the sidelines.
5:15 to play in the half. A figurative broken ankle, of course.
Yes.
Not a real one.
That's when you fake somebody out. I never did that to anybody. I couldn't break a crayon.
Here's Wallendorf on the floater, no good. Rebound down to Morse for Porta. To Carter into the front court. Pass across the way finds McClure. He'll drive in. The C's part. His shot rims at an out, though no good. Longnecker has the board for Calhoun. Into the front court, Eilerman with the basketball. Works it on the right side now. Wallendorf with 4:42 to play in the half. Eilerman, who's been the man of the hour for Calhoun. He'll try the drive, denied there by Marr, who's picked him up and tried to clamp it down a bit on the defensive side. Wallendorf to Ziprick. Works off the screen from Longnecker. Top of the key, Wallendorf. Wallendorf and Webster a little more like size to the Porta guard, so an easier guard than what you're seeing with like a Heinrichs Grainer. Here's Ziprick for a three, no good on the waning seconds of the shot clock, and Marr has the rebound. Into the front court, ball is tipped, and it's kept alive. Finds Morse on the right side, three, no good, and Ziprick has the board for the Warriors. Both teams in a little bit of a scoring drought here, so we're halfway through quarter number 2. Here's Longnecker, ball poked free, run down though in the corner by Webster. He'll give it to Longnecker through the double team and in for 2.
He's got 8.
Good find, and Longnecker completes it at the window. 3:45 to play in the half. Lead back to 9 for Calhoun. Ball on the right side to Marr. Top of the screen from Morse. Out top, McClure. Looking on the left side, Carter. Little jab step, now tries to drive the lane. Out top to Marr. Marr penetrates, kicks to McClure on the wing, had trouble with the catch. Back out to Marr with 6 to shoot. Finds Morse with 3, 2, gotta shoot it. Carter will from the volleyball line. It catches rim and then goes out of bounds off of Calhoun. So Porta will catch a break and get the basketball here with 3:11 to play in the half. Trailing 26-17, but they get a fresh shot clock. Marr to throw it in for the Blue Jays. Hoagland has checked back in for Porta-A Central. Now the inbounds pass to nobody in particular, but a run down in the backcourt by McClure. He'll work the dribble drive, pass down low, kicked. It's a kicking violation. And it's ball out of bounds underneath now for Porta.
New 35 on the shot clock.
Underneath here for Marr, and first we get a whistle and somebody who's still tying a shoe. Inbounds pass comes to Hoagland. They leave him alone. He says, I'll step back for a 3, and nails it. The big man showing the range to make it 26-20. Down to a 6-point game with under 3 minutes to play in the half.
He's got 7.
He's showing he's got some versatility to his game here. Heinrichs Grainer is back into the game. Is that Heinrichs Grainer? No, that is not. That is Blake Nolte.
Nolte.
Here's a drive by Nolte, and he'll finish to the rim. He says, remember the name. He's got his first 2.
Pretty move.
Calhoun's got a lot of talent on this team. 2:29 to play in the half. I mean, a lot of talent. So does Porta. Calhoun just a little deeper, and they're bigger about every spot. Here's the ball now stolen away by Ziprick on the post entry pass. He'll take it into the front court. Kicks it out top to Webster. Webster has a shot blocked out of there by Hoagland. And we get subs into the game. Here's Longnecker back in along with Snyders. On the other side, Hoke will check back in for the Blue Jays, replacing Barrett Morse, who gave his team some good minutes. 2:10 to play in the half, 28-20 Calhoun basketball and the lead underneath their own hoop. Inbounds comes to Heinrichs Grainer. His pass a little soft underneath and stolen away. The 4th turnover by Calhoun. Into the front court, Marr on the runner-up and in for 2 with some contact there.
His first 2 of the night.
Could have seen an and 1 opportunity. They just play on here. There have not been too many fouls called in this game.
Nope, there hasn't.
1 in this quarter.
4, I think.
Ziprick. Out top to Nolte. Back to Ziprick. Into Longnecker. Lost it. Marr, who was laying on his backside, says that was the easiest steal I've ever had. Fell into his hands like manna from heaven. A drive in. A kick on the right side. Carter, 3, no good. Rebound down to Hoke. Second chance opportunity here. Nice little hesitation move. McClure, runner no good. Rebound pulled in by Snyders, and he'll be fouled by McClure.
Snyders picks up his 7th board of the night. McClure's going to pick up foul number 1 on him first of the quarter. And it'll be Calhoun basketball with 1:22 left in the half. 28-22 Calhoun.
Jet Carrick back into the game for the Blue Jays. Ziprick will walk it up for Calhoun. 28-22 Warriors on the Ridgeline Sales Group LLC scoreboard. Toward the left wing with it. Looking in the post, nothing going. Instead to Nolte. Heinrichs Grainer on the right side, Snyders. Now they get it to the big man, and Longnecker going to be called for an offensive foul.
Turnover 6, Longnecker's foul, his first, second team foul. 28-22, 103 left in the half.
Eilerman back into the game after a quick breather. For Calhoun. Heinrichs Greener takes a chair. Out front, Hoke. Ball comes top of the key to McClure. Now Carter drives, denied in the paint to McClure. Back to Carter, top of the key with 17 on the shot clock. He'll drive inside and get that little floater to go.
His first two.
Good take by Drew Carter. 4-point game. Porter looking for a big stop in the last 30 seconds and some change. Eilerman had a knock loose. Carter really manning up on him on the defensive side. Looks for a pass stolen away by Hoagland. Hogan with the steal. He'll lead the charge into the front court to the rim off the spin and in for two. Nice job, Hoagland. 28-26, 14 seconds to play in the half. Porter right back into this thing. With it is Eilerman trying to beat another buzzer here for Calhoun. Looks for the step back, no. Ziprick, three ball, good if it goes. It will not. And we head to halftime in the Little Jess Motors halftime show, where the Calhoun Warriors lead the PORTA-A Blue Jays 28-26.
Your friends at Little Jess Motor Company are proud to sponsor today's halftime show. Hi, this is Scott Davis from Little Jess, and I've got some exciting news for you. Jeep just announced an unheard of 20% off our entire selection of new 24 Jeep Gladiator Mojaves and Rubicons. With 20% off, you can save over $12,000 on each of these adventurous models during the Start Something New sales event. The snow is coming, and what better reason to get the best four-wheel drive on the market and to save 20% in the process. Hurry in or log on to littlejess.com today because 20% won't last long. Little Jess served the Tri-States for 7 decades.
Are you planning on building? Let Pike County Lumber help. Whether it's big or small, we have everything you need. We carry all building materials like siding, roofing, cabinets, decking, doors, and windows, just to name a few. We also have plumbing and electrical supplies along with tools. From building your shop, your brand new home, or kitchen and bath remodel, Pike County Lumber is here to help. We're family owned for 3 generations. Pike County Lumber, for all your building needs. Come see us in Pittsfield.
Cedar Lake Campground has been owned and operated by the Kramberg family for over 50 years. Located off of Highway 24 between Coatesburg and Camp Point, Cedar Lake Campground is a quiet family campground that you're sure to enjoy. With 60 RV spots with water and electric and our 5-acre lake, it's a perfect spot for a weekend spent fishing, spending time with family, and enjoying the great outdoors. Find out more about Cedar Lake Campground on Facebook or call 217-455-4602.
Okay, would you rather get your presents Christmas morning or in February? That is the difference with Cascom. I'm Casey French, and we offer Santa Speed service at nice list prices. 1 gig of service for new customers for just $99.95 for 6 months, or existing customers can upgrade $109.95 for 6 months. And for a little more holiday cheer, how about free installation? Cascom, 1-800-252-1799. Merry Christmas, and may all your presents arrive Christmas morning.
Hey, Abe. Hey, George. You know what? We love beer!
This election year, be sure to make the correct decision and vote jerseys. Over the last 4 years, we have helped put more money back in your pocket with our daily drink specials and incredible food deals. We have also made steaks great again with our partnership with GJY Beef Company. So when you are making your next dinner decision, make it Jersey's Bar and Grill in Camp Point, Illinois.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies focus on your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your outcome. That's why we know what it takes to succeed both on your balance sheet and in your life. It takes the right financial partner who looks at where you are now and where you want to go and design a financial plan to take you there so you can achieve the life you're after today and every day after. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual. Contact Sheila Davidsmeyer today. Her office is located at 311 West Washington in Pittsfield, Illinois, or visit SheilaDavidsmeyer.nm.com. The Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Welcome back. On the Little Jess Motors halftime show, Calhoun on top of Porta-A Central, 28-26. Looked like the Warriors were going to try to build on a comfortable lead, but Porta, a little comeback there at the end of the second quarter, and we've got a barn burner here at halftime.
Had a 9-point lead a couple of times, 2 here at halftime, 28-26, 19-10. Calhoun after 1 quarter, 4 lead changes, tied at 6, the only tie of the ball game. Turnover 7 on Calhoun in the first half and 4 on Porta. No foul trouble at all. Connor Longnecker, Lane Eilerman, Jake Snyders, and Jack Heinrich Grainer have 1 foul apiece. On the other side, couple of fouls. Drew Carter has 1 and Griffin McClure has 1. That's all the fouls I have for Porta in the first half. 28-26, the halftime lead. Shooting percentages, individual scoring, and more come your way on the Little Jess Chrysler Dodge Ram halftime show after these.
Life comes at you pretty fast. When you need a helping hand along the way, the staff at Petefish Skiles & Company Bank are there to assist you with your financial needs. Petefish Skiles & Company is your key to staying one step ahead of the game with mobile and online banking, giving you the power to manage your accounts, schedule payments, and even deposit checks from your smartphone. It's your time. Make the most of it with Petefish Skiles & Company Bank, located in Virginia, Petersburg, Havana, Jacksonville, Beardstown, Winchester, and Murrayville. Press Yours On You would like to wish all the area teams the best of luck this season. If you are looking to get team shirts or spirit wear for yourself, remember Press Yours On You. We have over 1,400 square feet of retail space, so pop in and see what we have to offer. Decoration methods we offer include screen printing, embroidery, laser engraving, and banners. The Walker family has proudly owned and operated Press Yours On You for over 18 years. Being a small-town business, our goal is customer satisfaction. We would like to thank everyone who has supported us. As always, thank you for supporting local.
From bag to field to bin, Prairieland FS is your home for quality seed. We treat it right here at one of our local facilities, deliver it right to your farm, and then provide the propane to fuel your bins. Have confidence in what you're putting in your engine with our energy specialist. They're focused on maximizing power, fuel efficiency, and engine protection to keep you going. We're neighbors serving neighbors. Prairieland FS, your leading supplier of choice.
Stotzi Automotive and Tire, located at 201 Adams Street in Camp Point, Illinois, is your local automotive repair shop. Whether you need an oil change, brake job, alignment, engine repair, or new tires, Stotzi Automotive is here with honest and competitive pricing. Call Reagan and his team today to schedule your appointment. 217-740-5010. That's 217-740-5010 for Stotzi Automotive and Tire.
28-26, our halftime lead in this quarterfinal game. It's a dandy. Calhoun with the lead over Porta, 28-26. Calhoun's 12 of 23 from the field, 56%, 4 of 11 from the arc, 36%, 0 of 2 from the free throw line. Porta made a comeback after being down by 9. They're 7 of 21, 29%, 3 of 11 from the arc, 27%, 3 of 4 from the free throw line. 3 extra points there for them from the free throw line. Let's see, 9 points for Levi Hoagland for Porta, 2 for Clayton Hoke. He adds 4 rebounds. Carrick's got a 3 on the night. Drew Marr with 2 points, 5 points from Griffin McClure, and 2 for Drew Carter. On the other side, for Calhoun, 15 for Lane Eilerman. They all came in the first quarter, I do believe, Charlie. 8 points for Connor Longnecker. He adds 4 boards to go with that. Jack Ziprick, no points, 3 boards. 2 points for Blake Nolte off the bench. Jake Snyders has not scored yet, but he's got 7 rebounds and a 3 from Jack Heinrichs Grainer. 28-26, the lead for Calhoun. Porta found Eilerman, slowed him down the second quarter, and that's the way we look at it here on the Little Jess Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram halftime show. We're back with second half play-by-play after these.
From competitive youth sports to high school and college athletes to fitness enthusiasts, sports injuries can easily put you on the sidelines. Our orthopedic surgeons and sports medicine physicians are here to diagnose and treat your sports injuries should they arise. Every step of your journey matters to us, and when life throws you a curveball, trust Blessing Health's orthopedics and sports medicine team to get you back in the game. At Blessing Health, we've got you covered from head to toe.
Beard Implement Company, your local Case IH dealer, proudly serving farmers since 1937. We know how important it is to your operation to keep you running. 4 convenient locations in Ashland, Arnsville, Pittsfield, and Hannibal, Missouri. Beard Implement Company, our people, your advantage.
Welcome back to the Winchester Elementary School Gymnasium. 28-26, the advantage for Calhoun over Porta-A Central at the break. The Blue Jays will have the basketball to start the second half, and went on a bit of a run there at the end of the first half to cut this down to a 2-point game. Lane Eilerman, the big first half for Calhoun. He'll look to try to pick up where he left off in that first half. And Porta with a chance to tie or take the lead here.
Porta led 7-6. That was their last lead. Calhoun led by 9, by 2 here at halftime. When it got to 28-20, it was all Porta the last 6.
Hoagland, Hoke, Carrick, Marr, and McClure for the Blue Jays to start the second half. Gave it up to Hoagland. Left side 3, no good this time, and the rebound pulled in by Ziprick. He's out there along with Longnecker, Snyders, Eilerman, and Heinrichs Grainer.
Marr is guarding Lane Eilerman underneath. Got a little size advantage. See if they can expose it.
Snyders gets it to Longnecker. Out top, Heinrichs Grainer 3, no good. Rebound down to Marr. He'll work it to Carrick into the front court. Hoagland to McClure, top of the key, wide open 3. Ooh, no good. But a rebound by Jet Carrick. He'll put it back up and in. We're tied at 28. Jet Carrick has a motor on him that just does not quit, and he gets the offensive board and putback. And we're not at a 28 points apiece with 7 minutes to play in the third of the Ridgeline Sales Group scoreboard. Here's Ziprick with the basketball for the Warriors. On the right side to Heinrichs Grainer, who finds Longnecker underneath. Shot fake, no good on the shot this time, but that's because he's fouled by Hoke.
Hoke's first, team first. Free throws for Connor Longnecker. He's got 8 points on the night. They all came early also, as Calhoun scoring 19 in the first quarter, just 9 in the second quarter. On the other side, 16 points for Porta in the second quarter. Longnecker's first is good.
Bowlers Universe in Pittsfield, come out and enjoy the fun with your friends at Bowlers Universe. Great food specials each day. They're open Monday through Saturday. Great burgers, great drinks, and great fun at Bowlers Universe in Pittsfield.
Break the tie, 30-28 Calhoun. 10 for Longnecker.
Warriors back on top by 2. Just underway here in period number 3. Hoke with the basketball, nearly lost his footing. Keeps it alive to McClure. Deep in the corner, looking for Hoagland, can't find him. Instead on the wing to Hoke. Around the horn it comes to Marr on the left side with 13 seconds on the shot clock. Looking down low for the lob. Ball was tipped by Snyders and stolen away by Longnecker. He's into a double team, throws out of it to Ziprick. Now Calhoun with a 2-on-2 into the front court. Ziprick, though, slows it down. Leaves it to Snyders. Kicks out to Eilerman. Gets the screen. Ziprick to Heinrich Schraner. Right side now Snyders. Looking for the lob down low and just threw it right to Hoke.
8th turnover on Calhoun.
A chance to tie or take the lead again for the Blue Jays as Carrick has it on the wing. To Marr, over to McClure. He'll take the dribble drive. Pull it back out and as he keeps the bounce. Calls out the play call here, does McClure. Looking for Hoagland on the screen. Dribbles now to the left side. Good defense by Snyders to stay in front of him.
10 on the shot clock.
Carrick with the basketball. He takes the dribble drive. Quick first step. Scoop shot no good, but fouled. And Chet Carrick heads to the free throw line to shoot 2.
Foul on Calhoun. Let's see who this one's on. That will go against Snyders. It'll be his second. First man with 2 fouls in the ball game. 3 of 4 from the free throw line is this squad. Carrick with 5 points. First free throw up and good. 30-29 the score now with 5:31 left third quarter on the Ridgeline Sales Group scoreboard. Second one up, tied again.
Knotted at 30 points apiece now. We had a feeling this one might be a fun one, and it has been here tonight. As Ziprick brings the ball to the front court. He'll work it out to Snyders on the wing right side. Back to Ziprick now, looking for Longnecker in the post. Top of the key, Snyders. Eilerman deep in the corner, Heinrich Schraner. To Eilerman. Feed it to Longnecker. They like to work the game in and out, but it always starts with the in the paint. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Good defense by Porta on this time down the court. Heinrich Schraner. Out top to Snyders, into Longnecker. Will he get the shot off? Yes, he will. Partially blocked, did not hit the rim, so that'll be a shot clock violation and head the way of the Blue Jays, who locked in defensively on that trip down the court.
9th turnover, timeout on the court. We'll take it to it's an Adams Fiber timeout, tied at 34:55 left third quarter.
I have to speak to you about something that is concerning me. Heard you and your mother talking about this Arlo fella.
You're dating someone?
Yeah.
Dad, Arlo's the name of the new security cameras that we got from our service provider. Arlo's not a boy. Oh, boy.
Ah, not a boy. Apparently, we just learned that it's a camera named after a boy. Why don't you name it Peter?
Hi, my name's Sierra Burns here with Westtown Ford in Jacksonville, your low overhead dealership. We have new and used Lincoln Corsairs, Nautiluses, and even the Navigator. Come on out and see our new Lincolns for your next luxury vehicle.
If you're looking for top-notch local computer sales and repair services, Adams Experts your go-to when your computer goes down. 217-214-3423. Timeout was taken by the Calhoun Warriors as Casey Longnecker was trying to settle down his troops as they find themselves locked in a battle with the Porta Blue Jays. 30-30. Marr out to Hoagland. Extra pass out top. McClure straight on 3. No good. Hoke gets the offensive board. A chance for the Blue Jays to capitalize on this second chance opportunity. Carrick from the wing. Yes. Chet Carrick with his second triple of the night. And it makes it 33-30. Blue Jays trailed by 9. Now lead by 3.
5th lead change of the ball game. Their biggest lead of the night.
Trailed 29-20 if memory serves me correctly. Here's Eilerman, and guess what? He's still hot, and we're tied at 33.
He's got 18 first points since the first quarter.
The young sophomore having a monster night for Calhoun. Marr into the front court, stolen away by Eilerman. Eilerman with the larceny. The layup at the other end is good as he's fouled, and he'll go to the free throw line trying to complete the old-fashioned three-point play.
7th turnover, 6th lead change. Eilerman with another 2, give him 20. He'll get the and one, 35-33. And this young man has no idea how young he is, does he?
Well, Jackie's been a dominant player at every level he's ever played at. You saw him burst onto the scene last year and was a big part of that team that made it to that sectional championship game.
Living right, too. That free throw didn't look like it had a chance, and he makes his first of 3 on the night.
Halfway through quarter number 3, it's 36-33. Calhoun the lead. Porta-A Central the basketball.
6-point turnaround there really quick.
Down low, here's Hoagland going to work in the paint. Blocked by Snyders. Rebound, Hoke on the left side, puts it up and in.
Hoke's 4th offensive board, 6th board of the night, and 4th point.
36-35. Calhoun's lead trimmed to 1. On the Ridgeline Sales Group scoreboard. RidgelineSalesGroup.com. Here's a step back shot, no good by Nolte. Rebound down to Carrick. Carrick doesn't have numbers. He doesn't care. Carrick to the rim, blocked by Nolte. But a foul called here, and Jet Carrick heads to the free throw line, and he's been a difference maker in this one for the Blue Jays.
Nolte's first, team second. Free throws for, let's see, that's Carrick, right? He's got 10 points. 2 for 2 from the free throw line. 5 of 6 is Porta. 3:27 left in the quarter. Perfect again is Carrick, give him 11.
Tim Waters and Waters Concrete, offering quality concrete for your new builds, driveways, decorative patios, sidewalks, anything with concrete. Waters Concrete, ready to serve you. 309-252-1052.
Lead change number 7 as he made them both. He's got 12, and he's 4 for 4 from the charity stripe.
We've got a ball game here, 37-36. Porta-A on the lead now. Calhoun on the attack. Eilerman with it out front. Works against Marr. To Nolte. The ball reversed on the right side. Snyders. Get it down low to Longnecker. Back to Snyders. Pull up jump shot blocked by Hoagland. Rebound down to Ziprick though. He'll put it up. Can't get it to roll through. That's because he's fouled on the play. And Jack Ziprick to the free throw line.
Foul will go on Porta. That will be on Carrick. It'll be his first, team second. And Jack Ziprick looking for his first points.
Not a lot of fouls called in this game, so really nobody in foul trouble right now.
Ziprick makes his first and makes it a 37-all game. 2-4-6 tie of the ball game.
Heinrichs Grainer back in. Snyders sits down for Calhoun.
Ziprick's first point of the night. He could give us our 8th lead change with this free throw. It's good.
Here comes Drew Carter back in for Porta. He'll give Levi Hoagland a little bit of a breather. 3:04 to play in the third, 38-37, Calhoun on top.
Polk and Hoagland have done a nice job down low, and even though Longnecker's really tried to jump, they've been able to out-jump him most of the night for the rebounds.
Out top, Hoke with it. Look for the back cut. Found Marr. Marr underneath. Couldn't get the shot off, so he kicks it out to McClure for a 3, no good. Nolte's got the rebound, and he's taking it coast to coast with a left-hand layup. Count it for Nolte.
Nolte with the rebound, the bucket, his 4th point of the night. Foul on Carter, his second, 3rd team foul. 40-37 after the 37-all tie, and Nolte could give his team a 4-point lead with the and one right here with 2:42 left in the quarter. Lefty up, good.
41-37. This Calhoun team's just starting to scratch the surface on how good they could be this year. There's a lot of talent on this roster.
This is a tournament to kind of boost you a little bit if you can make it happen.
Here's McClure with it. Over to Marr. Blue Jays could use McClure to catch fire a little bit here. Carrick's having a good night, though, in double figures. To Marr. Drives on the baseline. Leaves it to McClure. Fakes the 3. Now goes with the pull-up game, and that's good for him.
Pretty good-looking shot right there. He's got 7.
41-39. Knew the three-point shot had not been his friend quite as much, and so went to the mid-range game. He's got that in his bag as well. 2:03 to play in the third. Back down to a 2-point contest. Free throw line, here's Heinrichs. Grainer can't get it to roll. Rebound down to Hoke. Gets it to Carter. Coach Price says, let's move it down the court, fellas.
Hoke's got 7 boards on the night, by the way.
Over to Marr on the right side, off of the Hoke screen. Marr to Carrick. Now McClure. Reverses the dribble. Leaves it to Carrick in the corner. Fakes, now drives. Jack Carrick with a spin move. A left-hand layup up and good.
14.
Tied at 41. Have a night, young man.
4-0 run for Porta now.
As quick as he is, they might rename him Rocket Booster rather than Jet. Here's Eilerman to Longnecker. Back to Eilerman. And the pass from one Calhoun name to another. Into Eilerman. Shot up no good. Fouled, and he'll shoot 2. But let's take a look on the Northwestern Mutual replay on that last finish by Jet Carrick. Little jab step by the defender and a spin to that left hand.
Hoke picks up his second, 4th team foul. Eilerman to the free throw line. Missed his first 2, made his last 1. We're tied at 41. Calhoun had the last lead, and he misses the first.
Here's Hoagland back into the game. And he'll sit down Hoke with those 2 fouls.
Eilerman trying to give his squad the lead back. Up and good. He's got 22.
42-41 with 1:10 to play in the third. Marr brings it across, finds Carrick. To McClure, right side Carter. Kicks to the wing and Marr. Marr past his man on the baseline. Double team comes his way. Fadeaway jump shot. As smooth as silk that time for Drew Marr.
He's got 4 points in the night, 9th lead change, and he's been down there and kept passing it out. This time he found the spot.
Here's the ball stolen away by Carrick. Picked the pocket of Ziprick and gets the layup.
Carrick with 16.
45-42 Blue Jays on the Ridgeline Sales Group scoreboard with 30 seconds to play in the third.
Ties their biggest lead.
Eilerman with it on the wing. Works against Marr. Clamps down defensively. Ball on the right side to Nolte with 18. Eilerman out to Nolte. Travels, no call. Leaves it left side, Heinrichs Grainer. 10 on the shot clock. Out to Eilerman. Bumped as he shot it, no call. Rebound down underneath, though, as they'll get it into Longnecker from Ziprick. Half-court shot at the buzzer, no good. And we head to quarter number 4 with the PORTA-A Blue Jays leading the Calhoun Warriors 45-44.
The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville with locations in Griggsville, Mount Sterling, and Pittsfield. Maybe you ask, why choose Farmers National Bank of Griggsville? The answer is simple. Local people, local decisions, and local commitment with local investments. We have many products and services to meet your needs. We invite you to find out more about us. Go to fmbgriggsville.com and explore all the services we offer. Visit any of our 3 friendly locations in Mount Sterling, Griggsville, and Pittsfield today. The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville, local people helping local people, member FDIC. Brian Dickhout Trucking, LLC has been in business since 1995. Brian Dickhout Trucking offers hauling of liquid and dry fertilizer, grain, rock, feed, lime, with local and long-distance hauling. Brian Dickhout Trucking is located at 1878 East 2100 Street, Camp Point. Call them at 217-257-8302. That's 257-8302. Long dumps, short dumps, hoppers, and tanks. When you need it hauled, trust the experts at Brian Dickhout Trucking, LLC in Camp Point. They deliver.
Ready to start the fourth, 45-44. Porta on top. Calhoun starts with the basketball to begin the final quarter.
Porta 14 of 37, 38%, 4 15, 27%, 7 of 8 from the free throw line. 16 for Jet Carrick. On the other side, Calhoun 16 of 34, 47%, 5 of 14, 7 of 10, 22 for Eilerman.
Free throw line with it is Longnecker. Gives it to Ziprick. Right side, Snyders. They're joined out there by Eilerman and Heinrichs Grainer. That's how they started tonight. Top of the key, Snyders, the quarterback. Gets it over to Heinrichs Grainer. Turns the corner. Back to Snyders. Tried to feed the post. Through Longnecker's hand and turned over. Taken away by McClure on the 11th turnover by Calhoun. McClure, Marr, now Hoagland. Out there with Hoke and Carrick as everybody gets a touch. To Hoagland. He wants to go to work, and they're going to call that an offensive foul as Snyders draws the charge.
Turnover. Foul goes on Hoagland. That'll be his first foul of the fourth quarter. 45-44 Porta. 7:16 left in regulation. No overtimes on Saturday and nothing so far tonight.
And no upsets. Porta trying to pull one here, though, slight as it may be, as they're the 5 and Calhoun is the 4. Down to the baseline with it is Eilerman. Snyders, top of the key now, Ziprick. Tries the drive in to Snyders. Gets it to Longnecker. He'll rise, shoot, and score. 2 more. So now we're going to get a goaltending. Count it as Carrick hit it out of the net back through the rim. So a goaltending.
10th lead change of the ball game. Longnecker now with 14. And I'm going to tell you what, Calhoun looks a little bit more tired than Porta does, I think, right now. And so Calhoun's going to have to sink a little deeper. They haven't went to their bench quite as much as we thought they might. Saw that rotation with Wallendorf and Webster once this evening.
Carrick brings it up, and he's been a difference maker in this game.
Yeah, he's doing what McClure did on Saturday.
Carrick, left side 3, no good. Rebound, that's a battle for it, and Longnecker wins it.
What a job by Longnecker on that board.
Into the front court. Heinrichs Grainer to Snyders. Back on the wing. Heinrichs, Grainer, 3, nothing but nylon for
6
that young
for
man.
him. 2 threes on the night.
49-45 and shot that with some confidence. Lead back to 4 for Calhoun. The Hoke open underneath. Blue Jays find him, but he can't finish, and the rebound to Longnecker.
6 rebounds for Longnecker.
Gets it to Zipprick on the dribble drive, coast to coast, shot no good. Hammered on the play, and he'll shoot 2.
Zipprick wanted that foul. He wanted to be at the free throw line, and he just took it right to the hole that time. That foul will go against Hogan. It'll be his second team foul. Zipprick, who has 1 point on the night from the free throw line, puts the first one up, but it's good.
LSSG Trucking and 3D Leasing. For all of your trucking and hauling needs, call the Dunhams and their professional team at LSSG Trucking and 3D Leasing. 217-285-2808.
Calhoun 8 of 11 from the free throw line. Zipprick's second is also good. He's got 3 points all from there.
They've climbed it back out to a 6-point lead on the Ridgeline Sales Group scoreboard with 6 minutes to play. Blue Jays need an answer. Hoke with it on the dribble. Look for the cutter, wasn't open. Now out to Carrick. Zipprick up in his grill. Carrick kicks to the wing. Marr, 3, yes. Drew Marr with the triple.
7 for him. He'll be quiet, and all of a sudden he'll be right where you need him to be.
Out of a 3-point game here. Zipprick with a spin dribble. To Snyder's in the corner. He'll try the dribble drive. Throws it up for grabs. Longnecker, Heinrichs, Grainer, 3. Back iron, no good. Longnecker with the rebound on the offensive side, though. To Snyder's. Looks for the back cut. Wasn't open. Heinrichs, Grainer now. Zipprick, feed the big man. Longnecker to work off the window. And in for 2 more.
16 for him.
53-48. Just uses his body so well to create the space, does Connor Longnecker. Here's McClure trying to force the issue, and he'll get the spin to go in.
9 for him.
53-50.
Longnecker's got a soft touch, doesn't he? Ooh.
He's put in a lot of points in his career. Started basically since his freshman day 1. Here's Eilerman out front to Snyder's. Trying to go to Longnecker. Hoke that time pokes it away. Hoke with the poke into the front court. It's Carrick. A chance to cut it to one of the 2. Tie it with a 3. How about a tie with a 3? Drew Carter, no good. And the rebound to Snyder's for Calhoun.
8th board for him, first in the second half.
4:30 left. Zipprick. Right side. Here's a 3 by Eilerman, and he connects. From
25.
long distance, Eilerman with the call this time, and it makes it 56-50. Calhoun on top of PORTA-A Central on the Adams Fiber timeout. 4:23 to play in the 4th.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. You've heard that phrase many times. And Rod Prentice in Pittsfield, your State Farm agent, is the guy you can count on to be your friend and neighbor in the insurance business. He has a complete line of insurance available for you from State Farm Insurance. You can reach him at 217-285-6930. Our family trusts Rod Prentice with all of our insurance needs. Stop by their office on Washington Street and see the girls. And Rod Prentice, your State Farm agent, 217-285-6930.
Kate Marable, real estate broker with Hometown Real Estate, would like to say good luck to all area teams and hopes everyone has a successful and healthy season. When you're in the market for a new home or would like to sell your home, be sure to call Kate Marable. Kate is a lifelong resident of the area and has experience in first-time home buyers, FHA, USDA, and VA loans. Call Kate Marable at 217-370-9809. That's 370-9809 for Kate Marable and Hometown Real Estate.
Timeout taken by the PORTA-A Central Blue Jays. They're second of the contest. They trail 56-50, but have the basketball with 4 minutes 23 seconds remaining.
A lot of basketball to be played yet, especially with that shot clock.
Right side Marr to McClure. Back to Marr, top of the key. Deep 3, Drew Marr left it short. Rebound Connor Longnecker for the Warriors.
8 boards for him now.
Into the front court, Jack Webster for the first time in the second half. Out top to Heinrichs Grainer. Now Eilerman comes to get it. He's been the man of the hour. He drives in, gets around the defender, and in for 2 more.
27.
58-50. Just a sophomore. And has scored in just about every way possible here tonight. Here's a drive-in jet. Carrick with a left-hand answer.
He's not going away yet.
The quick junior, with another 2. Porta needs to string together some stops. This won't help as Heinrichs Grainer comes off the curl screen and gets the easy 2 with the left hand.
What an assist by Ziprick on that one.
60-52 Calhoun. Carter grabbed and fouled by Heinrichs Grainer.
He'll pick up his second foul, first of the fourth quarter on Calhoun. 2 fouls on Porta, and they may need to get a few extra fouls here pretty quick. A lot of game left, but you want to put them to free throw line if you need to.
Of course, they don't want him on the offensive side here as Marr will inbound to Hoke. McClure, Carrick looking for Marr from the wing. 3 ball and won't go. Carrick with another offensive board, though. He'll put up a tough turnaround shot and get it to go.
He's got 20.
Jet Carrick having a career night here for the Blue Jays. Has pulled them within 6 with under 3 minutes to play.
He's just circling the airport. He's not coming in for a landing yet.
Right side, Ziprick drives the baseline. Out to Webster. Gets it into Longnecker. Cross-court pass, that's to Heinrichs Grainer. Tried to leave it to Longnecker, ball stolen away. Taken away by McClure here. He'll drive coast to coast. Layup up is no good as it just rims off. And the rebound down to Eilerman for the Warriors. Big missed opportunity here for Porta. Now the ball knocked away from behind. It'll stay with Calhoun on the baseline.
5 boards there. You know, we got a Adams Fiber timeout. We'll talk more about it when we come back. 60-54 Calhoun.
I have to speak to you about something that is concerning me. Heard you and your mother talking about this Arlo fella.
You're dating someone?
Yeah.
Dad, Arlo's the name of the new security cameras that we got from our service provider. Arlo's not a boy. Oh, boy.
Ah, not a boy. Apparently, we just learned that it's a camera. Named after a boy. Why don't you name it Peter?
Calhoun took the timeout. Warriors with the 60-54 lead over Porta-A Central here.
Each has 3 timeouts left according to the board.
That I see as well. My crystal ball.
You keep them right there in front of you.
Try to anyway.
A couple pretty good broadcasts for you tonight. Whew.
Ziprick to inbound. Looking, close to 5. Inbounds pass. Webster gets it. Knocked from his feet. No call. Stolen away. Carter on the run out into the front court and fouled on the floor by Snyder. And Drew Webster says, I'd like to have a word with the man of the stripes.
Snyder has 3 fouls, 2 team fouls. I don't know if he could get knocked down any more than he did there. Snyder's once again called for the foul. Ball out of bounds. Porta, 60-54. They trail by 6 with 2:20 left.
Jack Webster. I think I called him Drew. That's Drew Wallendorf, Jack Webster. Here's a bump and a foul.
Longnecker picks up his second, 3rd team foul. When he fouled the little guy, he knew it, I think, that time.
Longnecker, a big, strong kid, man. He's really worked hard. Put himself in the shape he's in. Here's Marr in the corner. Single dribble to Hoke. Hoke up. Shot is no good. They're going to call that an offensive foul.
9th turnover. Hoke's going to pick up the foul. Stephen Price is going to have a visit on that one. His third team foul. And Stephen's going, really?
He thought it was a flop. I mean, the only argument that I would agree with here is that he didn't really get a place to come down. I mean, he's got the right to that cylinder as much as the defender does. Either way, it goes Calhoun's way this time on the call. Long pass out top to Eilerman. Drives, kicks, wing. Around the horn it comes for Calhoun. Eilerman in the short corner. Tries to go to Longnecker, and he is fouled.
Foul on the play by Marr. He'll pick up his first. Team foul number 4. Calhoun will maintain possession. Up by 6 with 1:48 left.
Ziprick to inbound. Throws it off the back of the man. Got the ball, missed the layup, and the rebound down to Hoke.
He missed it because the guy grabbed his arm, I believe, on that one.
McClure with it into the front court to Marr. Left side Carter. Blue Jays down by 6. Here's a drive by McClure. Runner up no good. Rebound Hoke. Rebound up and in on the putback. And Stephen Price says, timeout. Timeout from the game. 1:29 to play in the contest. 60-56. The advantage for Calhoun on top of the Blue Jays. Back after this.
From bag to field to bin, Prairieland FS is your home for quality seed. We treat it right here at one of our local facilities, deliver it right to your farm, and then provide the propane to fuel your bins. Have confidence in what you're putting in your engine with our energy specialist. They're focused on maximizing power, fuel efficiency, and engine protection to keep you going. We're neighbors serving neighbors. Prairieland FS, your leading supplier of choice.
Hey! You like Dr. Pepper strawberries and cream? It's a pepper thing.
Timeout taken by the PORTA-A Central Blue Jays. They have 2 timeouts left, 1:29 remaining. They find themselves down 4 to Calhoun.
2 timeouts left for Porta, 3 for Calhoun.
Calhoun basketball, length of the court to go.
Who's got the possession there?
Right now it favors the Blue Jays. Should there be a tie-up? Next foul for Porta would put Calhoun to the free throw line as well. Here's a long pass into the front court. Eilerman hawks it down, rebound. How about a shot put up and it's good? Through some contact too.
29 for him now.
62-56. No blood, no foul. 1:19 to play. Here's Carrick on the wing to Marr. Baseline drive, up and in, no good. Rebound pulled down to Longnecker.
His 9th board of the night.
Heinrichs Grainer to Ziprick. 6-point lead for Calhoun. Eilerman attacks the rack. Runner up, good. But first a foul on the floor, so wipe off the basket, and he'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2.
That foul was against McClure, his second, team foul number 5. Free throws for Eilerman, looking for his 30th and 31st point. 9 of 12 for Calhoun from the free throw line. 6-point lead with 1:03 left. Can make this a 3-possession ball game with either one of these free throws. The sophomores' first one is up and good. Give him 30.
Hey, congratulations to sophomore Kinsey Cassian of Brown County, scoring her 1,000th career point tonight.
Sophomore. 4 of 6 from the free throw line is this young man, making 5 of 7 now. He's got 31.
Like Eilerman says, I've got a little work to do to get to 1,000 of my sophomore year. Here's Carrick on a drive, no good. Might have been fouled, no call, and Stephen Price is hot. And now we have a whistle and a foul in the backcourt on the Blue Jays.
Foul is on Marr. I really don't like referees staring down people because they're talking, they're coaching. They get paid to coach. 64-56. Free throws by Jack Ziprick, who's 3 for 4 from there. First one is no good.
53.2 seconds left. It's an 8-point game. So with that miss, it's going to be a 3-possession game either way.
Second one up by Ziprick is good. Big free throw.
65-56, correct?
9-point lead, ties it for the third time tonight.
Missed shot, rebound down to Ziprick, and he's accosted there, and he'll go to the other end to shoot 2 again. I think it's going to go on Jet Carrick.
Now it's Carrick who picks up the foul, his second. Keep on rocking there, Papa. 65-56, 43.6 seconds left. Ziprick, free throw, up, no good.
Closing down the stretch quite like they'd want to if you're Calhoun.
Nope, 12 of 17 now. He's got 4 points all from the charity stripe. Jack's had a good game, though. He's another guy with 7 boards. Second one too hard also. The ball comes off to Porta.
Carrick into the front court, coast to coast in the blink of an eye. Runner won't go. Rebound to Heinrichs Grainer, and he'll be fouled. Porta's had some chances here.
That'll go against Carrick. That'll be his third. Free throws, Heinrich Grainer, 12 of 18 now for Calhoun. Grainer's got 8 points, 2 threes, and a deuce. First time to the charity stripe, 65-56. First one's good, and a 10-point lead, the biggest of the game.
This is Jack Heinrichs-Grainer. There's 4 Jacks and 2 Jakes on this team.
All named after me, I believe, don't you?
Can't imagine that being the case.
Second one, no good. Longnecker with his 10th board.
Double-double. And Porta will not foul, it looks like here. Webster with the basketball, and Calhoun can just about run this one out. There's about 0.7 of a second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. They could just hold it either way. Porta's really not very interested in taking the ball. And with the final seconds coming out the clock, Ziprick will say, hey, I didn't see that last 8 tenths either. 66-56, Calhoun with a victory. Warriors improve to 10-5. Blue Jays fall to 13-4. And we take you to the Logan Ag postgame show with final stats and our player of the game being named next.
At Logan Agri-Service, we understand your success starts from the ground up. That's why we've been your trusted partner in agriculture since 1962. From top quality seed and cover crops to fertilizer, crop protection chemicals, and petroleum products, we have you covered. At Logan Ag, we take pride in providing you quality products at competitive prices with service that exceeds expectations. Call us today at 1-800-LOGAN-AG or visit loganag.com.
From bag to field to bin, Prairieland FS is your home for quality seed. We treat it right here at one of our local facilities, deliver it right to your farm, and then provide the propane to fuel your bins. Have confidence in what you're putting in your engine with our energy specialist. They're focused on maximizing power, fuel efficiency, and engine protection to keep you going. We're neighbors serving neighbors. Prairieland FS, your leading supplier of choice.
One size fits all. That may be all right for an adjustable belt or cheap sunglasses, but when it comes to your financial needs, no one wants a one-size-fits-all strategy. Derek Harris is your Pike and Adams County area Edward Jones financial advisor. Derek Harris's most important goals are yours. That's why Derek will take the time to understand your needs so he can recommend personalized strategies with your goals in mind. Contact Derek Harris today at 217-222-7173. Knowing you, that's how Edward Jones makes sense of investing. Member SIPC.
Welcome back on the Logan Ag postgame show. Final score in this one, the Calhoun Warriors with a 66-56 win over the Porta-A Blue Jays to punch their ticket into the semifinals where they will meet the number 1 seed Route on Thursday night at 8:30. Logan Ag is our postgame sponsor with locations in Griggsville and Winchester in Illinois and in Knox City, Wayland, Monticello, and Paris on the Missouri side. Logan Ag serving the entire region with all of your ag needs. Logan Agri-Service Incorporated, 217-833-2375.
Calhoun would turn the ball over 7 times in each half, 14 in the game. Porta with just 9 turnovers in the game. Fouls picked up a lot more in the second half, and we saw a lot more free throws. Calhoun was 13 of 20 from the free throw line, 65%. Porta was 7 of 8 from the free throw line, so big advantage there. Calhoun 23 of 43, 51.6%, 7 of 17 from the arc, 31 points from the sophomore Lane Eilerman, added 6 boards on the night. Connor Longnecker with 16 points and 10 boards, got the double-double. Also on the night, Jack Ziprick had 4 points from the free throw line, and he added 7 rebounds. Blake Nolde off the bench with 5 points. Jake Snyders did not score but had 8 boards on the night. Jack Heinrich-Grainer, 9 points, 3 rebounds, a 35-16 rebounding lead for Calhoun. Jet Carrick with 20 points on the other side, 9 for Griffin McClure, also 7 from Drew Marr, all in the second half, 2 from Drew Carter, 9 points from Levi Hoagland and 6 from Clayton Hoke. The final 66-56.
Fun contest, Jack, and kind of some ebbs and flows as the day went along, but you talked about that rebounding edge for Calhoun. A huge difference in this one.
It just was a dominant board, and you know, when they had to have the boards at the end, they kept getting them. And I think both teams were very fatigued at the end, but both played a tremendous game. Both have got a lot to say yet in this tournament about where things are going to land in the standing.
Calhoun will meet Route at 8:30 on Thursday night. On Friday at 5:30, it'll be PORTA-A Central as they and Triopia will match up in the 5th and 6th place bracket. Time to take a look at our player of the game, presented by Edward Jones financial advisor Derek Harris. Financial investments are important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, parents, and mentors. Derek Harris, your Edward Jones financial advisor, understands this, and that's why Derek Harris is a proud sponsor of the player of the game on Central Illinois Sports. And how about the monster night from the sophomore, Lane Eilerman?
31 points, 6 boards on the night for him. You know, when you get 16 and 10 and you're not the player of the game, it tells you how big of a valuable game the other boy had.
Final of this one, Calhoun 66, PORTA-A 56. Tomorrow night, join us, 5:30 start time, pregame show around 5:15. Greggsville, Perry, and Western, followed at 7 o'clock by Carlinville and North Green, and then West Central and Brown County at 8:30. We'll have the action for you live for Jack and John Hull. I'm Charlie Hill, thanking you for joining us tonight on another Central Illinois Sports presentation.